This video is about long division for fourth grade students. In this video, we'll learn about the basic rules of division, and also we'll try to do long division. Long division means to divide large number into parts. So let us give you some basic things so that you can understand division easily. Look, here is the presentation of a division. What is division? Look, division means the process of making group. Okay, so division means the process of making groups. So here we write this type of drawing. Then here we have dividend. Dividend means total numbers, and then we have divisor. Divisor means member of a group, that is divisor. Then quotient. Quotient means number of groups. Quotient means our result and how many groups can you form, that is number of groups, and divisor means member of groups. And look, this dividend means total members, it represents the amount being divided. Then we have quotient means the number of group you can make, it represents the answer. Sometimes we'll have remainder. Remainder means, look, it represents the unit leftover that can be evenly divided into quotient. So division is splitting into equal parts or groups. Let's say you have 12 bananas, right? And you would like to put 4 bananas into each bag. So how many bags does you need to use? So that is why you need to divide this 12 by 4, you will get 3. So this 12 is a dividend. This 4 is a divisor, and the number of bag is a quotient, right? Quotient. So if you have 12 bananas and if you want to put 4 bananas in a bag, so how many bags do you need? You need 3 bags, right? This is the basic example you can consider. Okay, now let me give you some basic rules of division, right? Look, this is our division sign. You would like to divide 8 by 1. So what will be the result? What will be the quotient? The quotient will be 8, right? That is 8 divided by 1 means 8. You can also write like this, means 8. That is, look, 8 goes into 8 how many times? 1 times 1, that gives us 1, right? 1 times 2, that gives us, just add 1 with this one, 2. Then 1 times 3, that gives us, just add 1 with this 2, 3. Then 1 times 4 will be 4, just add 1 with this 3. 1 times 5, that gives us 5. 1 times 6, that gives us 6, just add 1 with this 5. This is the technique. Then 1 times 7, 7. 1 times 8, 8. So 1 goes into 8 how many times? 8 times. So write 8. Then you have to multiply this 8 and 1. So 8 times 1, 8. If you subtract, then you are getting 0. So the rule is, when the divisor is 1, the quotient is the same as the dividend. Can you explain this? How to divide 5 by 5? Okay, so we need multiplication table. Look, 5 goes into 5 how many times? 5 times 1, that gives us 5. 5 times 2, that gives us 10. Just add 5 with this 5, you are getting 10. So 5 goes on to 5 how many times? Since the 10 is greater, so we have to stop here. 5 goes into 5 1 times. Just add 1, then multiply this. 1 times 5, 5. If you subtract, then 0. The rule is when the divisor and the dividend are the same number, the quotient is always 1, right? Okay. Now here is the another rule you need to know. We'd like to divide the 0 by number 5. That is 0 divided by 5 or 0 divided by 5. Okay. In this case, our result will be 0. When the dividend is 0, the quotient is 0. But what will be the case? What will be the case of 5 divided by 0 or 5 divided by 0? The divisor can never be 0. The divisor can never be 0, and the result will be impossible, right? So these are the basic rules for division you need to know. Okay, now we'll learn long division for 4th grade. So in this case, at first we'll do division process, then multiply, then subtract, then bring down. That is DMSB. For long division, you can remember this DMSB. Actually, you will learn long division automatically. Let me give you an example. So how to divide this number 6 by 2? So we are going to do long division. So look here, divisor is 2 and dividend is this number 632. So we'll divide. We have to divide. We will divide digit by digit. Here dividend is a 3-digit number and divisor is a 1-digit number. So 2 goes into 6 how many times? So we need multiplication table. 2 times 1, that gives us 2, but 2 times 2, that gives us, just add 2 with this 2. So you are getting 4. 2 times 3, just add 2 with this 4. So 6, right? So look, here we have 6, here 6. So 2 goes into 6 how many times? 3 times. So write 3 over the 6. Now you have to multiply 3 times 2 or 2 times 3. 6. 3 times 2 or 2 times 3, 6. So write 6, right? After division, we need to multiplication. So 3 times 2, 6. Then we will subtract. So now subtract 0, right? Then bring down. So now bring down the next digit. Here 3. So this 0 don't have any value. 2 goes into 3 how many times? Look, 2 times 1 2, 2 times 2 4, which is greater. So we have to stop here. 2 goes into 3 1 times. Write 1 before the 3. 1 times 2, that gives us 2. Now subtract. So 1. Now bring down the second digit, right? Now look, 2 goes into 12 how many times? So let us expand the multiplication table of 2. 2 times 4, just add 2 with this 6, 8, right? Then 5, just add 2 with this 8, 10, 6, 12, just add 2 with this 10. This process will help you to write multiplication table of any number. So 2 goes into 12 how many times? 6 times. So write 6. 6 times 2, 12, then subtract, so 0. So you don't have any remainder here, right? So this is one of the example of long division for 4th grade student. Let us take another example so that you can have confidence. How to divide this number? Look, 3 goes into 7. How many? We'll divide digit by digit. So our first digit is 7. So we need multiplication table. 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 2, just add 3 with this 3, 6. 3 times 3, just add 3, 9. 6 plus 9, which is greater, so we have to stop here. 3 goes into 7 2 times. 2 times 3 is 6, subtract 1. Bring down the second digit, 13. Now divide this 13 by 3. So let us expand the multiplication table. 3 times 4, just add 3, 12. Then 5, just add 3, 15. 15 is greater than 13, so we'll stop here. Write 4. 4 times 3, 12. Subtract, then 1. Bring down the last digit, 3. 3 goes into 13 how many times? 4 times. 4 times 3, that is 12. So subtract, you are getting 1. So remainder is 1. So your answer is 244, remainder 1. Okay, here is the interesting example you need to learn. Look, 3 goes into 3 how many times? 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 2, 6. So we'll 1 times. 1 times 3, 3. Subtract, then 0. Now your next step is to bring down this 1. Write 1. This 0 don't have any value. 1 is smaller than 3. So 3 goes into 1 how many times? 0 times, right? Actually this is smaller. 0 times 3. 0 times 3, 0. So write 0 here. Then subtract 1 minus 0, 1. Now bring down the second digit, 17. Look, 3 times 5, 15. Then 3 times 6 will be just 18. Just add 3 with this 15. So here we have 17. But if 3 goes into 17 how many times? Actually 5 times. Right? 5. 5 times 3, 15. Right? 15. If you subtract, then you are getting 2. There is no digit that you can bring down. So 2 is your remainder. So this is the answer, 105, remainder 2. So this example has helped you to understand this 0, right? Let us take a long problem so that you can have confidence. So how to divide this long number? By 9, right? So look, 9 goes into 3 how many times? 9 is greater than this 3, so you can consider these two number at a time, that is 36, right? Look, 9 times 1, 9. 9 times 2, just add 9, 18. 9 times 3, just add 9 with this, 18, 27. 4, just add 9, 36. Then look, 9 times 5, what will happen? 45. Then 6, we'll write the value of 6 later, right? So look, 9 goes into 36 how many times? 36. We have to stop here. 4 times, right? 4 times. So you have to write 4 over the 6 because you are considering these two numbers at a time. So you have to write the quotient above the second number, that is last digit. So 4 times 9, that gives us 36. If you subtract, then you are getting 0. So bring down these digits 7. 9 goes into 7 how many times? 7 is less than 9, so 0 times you have to write 0 over the 7. So bring down the second digit, that is 5. 9 goes into 75 how many times? If you take a 8 times 9, that gives us 72. So let us prove that. 8 times 6, 44, right? Then 7, just add 9. So 9 plus 4, that 10, 13, 3, carry 1, 6, 63, right? 63. So 9 times 7, 63, 8, just add 9, 9, 2, carry 1, 72, right? 72. So 72, 8 times 9, 72, subtract, then you are getting 3. Then bring down this 6, last digit. So 9 goes into 36 how many times? 4 times, right? 4. 36, 4 times 9, 36, subtract 0. So this is the result. So thank you for watching this video. Be well.